talking about? I don't trust a nigga who with Shamar. I don't trust no nigga who lay with Shamarco. Out of all people, you wouldn't go lay with Shamarco for clout. I don't trust you. You'll do anything. You'll do anything. You'll do anything. I don't trust no who lay with Shamarco. No shade. No shade. I don't trust no. I love California. Not a real friend, and I give you $100 for your rent. Shamar, you never gave me $100 for my rent. You gave me $100 so I could pay for your Airbnb at the in Houston. You never paid for my rent, honey. Why would I need $100 from you when I was making the money, honey? That sound rhetorical as f. Why would I need $100 from you when I was paying my own rent when you was there before you got there and after I put your out? Why would I need your $100? Come on, $100 ain't gonna do shit for my rent. My rent almost was $1,300-$1,400. What the fuck what can possibly $100 do? $140 do for my rent? Like, you need to stop your front and stop lying. You paid me $100 for you to pay for your flight and go to Houston for your birthday. That's what you paid $100 for. Your flight and your Airbnb stay. That's why you didn't get a master bedroom, because you didn't have $400. You say you only had $100. So you paid for your Airbnb stay, and that's why you got that bed you got for your birthday, because you didn't pay nothing but $100. Let's stop capping. I'm tired of you capping on my name like you paid my rent. You never paid my rent, honey. You never. You never paid my rent, and I never. First of all, I felt bad for you, because out of all your friends you claim was your friends, not one of them asked you to come move in their house. I asked you to come stay with me because I felt bad for you being outside in that parking garage and homeless, and you was my friend. That's too much. None of these girls has showed y'all no type of paperwork. So therefore, if you gonna blame me for having something, that means most everybody got something in, because there ain't nobody show no paperwork. I haven't seen nobody get on the internet and show no paperwork. So let's stop picking and choosing who we gonna say got this and got that, because I ain't about to show no paperwork. I haven't seen no paperwork either, and I be on this every day, each and every day, and I haven't seen nobody come on the camera and show their paperwork that say nothing that negative, positive. I haven't seen anything. So if we gonna speak on some real shit, speak on it. Everybody be so quick to use that word and trying to put that on my name and all that. It's getting weird by the day. You can't read me, so y'all try to do the health reads, or y'all trying to talk about my son to try to tear me down because y'all can't read me with a real read. Get what I'm saying? So y'all gotta use, oh, let me throw this in his face, or let me say this, or let me say that. I mean, I'm good. I promise you I'm good. I'm good over here. Like, I'm good. Why you worrying about what people say? It's not what people say. It's just the simple fact that I have to understand. I have all these coming at me at one time, and I'm not a punk. You know, I get down and dirty with these bitches. But for them to try to paint this picture that I'm a evil person, I'm negative, I'm a bully. Come on now, come on. That's just drawing a line. Cause I ain't bullying nobody. Y'all don't understand. I'm not bullying nobody. I'm speaking on what the fuck everybody else speaking on. I'm speaking on what all these bloggers speaking on. I'm talking about what all these bloggers talking about. You dirty skinned, dandruff looking. I'm speaking on everything what everybody else speaking on. So how can you try to? My question is, you want to kiss these bloggers' ass? You want to kiss these bloggers' ass so that you can get a good light on these bloggers? But I'm doing the same exact thing these bloggers doing, and you trying to read me and trying to hurt me in a kind of way of trying to get my supporters to think I'm a bully and I'm a racist. But these bloggers get on that motherfucker every day and post all the videos and talking about you like a dog. But you're mad at me because of what I'm doing. Come on, now you're mad because I'm making money? That's got to be hating. That's hating. That's hating. You that mad that I'm making money over here? That eating you up? You get eaten up by that? You mad because I get on this and the views gonna go automatically up? That's not my fault. Like, that's some jealous. The jealous ass to be sitting on live worried about what the fuck I'm making over here. You gotta be jealous. You trying to paint this picture to everybody, make it seem like Shamar, I'm using Shamar, I'm a Shamar, but you use Shamar. You actually turned Shamar on to your friend and robbed him blind. Like, let's keep it real. You played in Shamar's face, act like you really want to be with him, and you wanted nothing but clout and money. When you got your little clout, you got the fuck on. And you dogged him out on the internet. Talking about he stank, he don't take baths. But you want to be with him, but you loved him though. You heard him more than I heard him. And I was a friend. You supposed to be his man. All y'all use Shamar, let's be real. I ain't gotta use a thing. How can I use somebody who I let stay in my house for 8 months? If anything, he used me, bitch. So why y'all, and don't block nobody, y'all. We ain't blocking nobody. Don't block nobody. Don't block nobody. Don't block nobody. Because I want these to talk today, because I'm gonna give out letters today. I'm reading all day. I don't give a fuck who you is. Let me just tell y'all something. How can I use a bitch who use me? You use me for 8 months stay on my free rent. Eat up all my groceries. How can I could use somebody who used the fuck out of me? The whole time you in my house, living in my house, you looking at my. So how the fuck can I use somebody? How? How can I use somebody? He ain't give me shit. The fuck is you talking about? How can I use somebody who ain't give me shit after 8 months living with me? That's not shit I'm talking about. So once again, I ain't use nobody. Everybody used me, because everybody was homeless and everybody needed somewhere to go. So they said, let's use Tommy. And so guess what? I used the back. You was using him for content. Using him for content and staying with somebody for 8 months. What I'm gaining? If I'm using him for content, he stayed with me for 8 months. I'm gaining. What I'm gaining? What I'm gaining? Huh? I'm not your friend. I don't even know you. I'm not your friend. So stop. Let's clear that up. I'm not your friend. I don't even know you. And that's what I'm on a to my some friend. We ain't friends. I don't know you. You ain't never hung around me. I don't have friends. I have associates. So you're an associate. You're not my friend. I don't know you, honey. No shade. Yeah, I don't know you, honey. Okay, Lil Bill. I could be Lil Bill, but guess what? Lil Bill got money over here while you over here watching me. Now watch. What's that? What's next? I just got picked up for the 36th season. Lil Bill. Yeah, you sure is watching me. You and your baby, huh? What's up? Yeah, don't you put it on Lil Bill when your baby go to bed so she can go to sleep? Yeah. So right, guess what? I'm Lil Bill. How you doing, Bill? Scroll is Lil Bill, and I'm paid to be Lil Bill. Now, what about you? What about you? Are you paid? Or are you a groupie? Just waiting on a moment. Oh, okay. But yeah, Evo is a miserable. He in Houston selling his hole in Houston, trying to keep up with that money. You think he just sitting on here begging? No, Evo is selling. He's selling it. It's on the market in Houston. That's why he run around with them tighty whities on every day and them panties on. He trying to show y'all that he's getting bust down by all the mans in Houston. And he talking about my mic chart. He might need to go show his mic chart. Cause I ain't never seen a black healthy man that's got dead. They got dead skin. Snake, you ain't shedding. What's going on? Why your skin so dry and dead? Why your eyes so different colors? You ain't no lizard. Why your teeth so goddamn green? What's going on? You ain't been to a dentist office when you was a baby. Show me some dentist papers. Not only that, show me a check that's not more than it's got more than 1,300. Show me something that you can say. Damn, I say, damn, I'm sorry, Evo. Let me prove me wrong. That's a real. I'm a real. Because I could have left you outside like everybody. I was a real. I didn't want to see my friend outside. I told my friend he could come stay in my living room because I was a friend, honey. That's called being a friend. Like, what you don't understand about that? I could
exactly, Toya. He really thinks he's better than people, but she helped him also even when his mother died. Yeah, man. Like the only one that was there for him when all that went down. And I just can't understand how he's even on that kind of time. Happy Wednesday afternoon, Miss S.O. Davis. Happy Wednesday afternoon, Manifest. I can't believe that this is my first piece of content. I literally have so much other stuff I got to put up today. It's going to definitely get put up today because I can't really like hold it off to tomorrow because I'm going to have to put out stuff. I have to edit so much stuff that's going to have to go out even for Friday because I'm not going to be around Friday. So, but I got to make sure the work's out. And I'll probably do a really, really extremely late live, but I won't do it until I get to the house so that I can decide what time I'll set it up. And it might even be a half an hour to an hour before I go live on Friday that I do a live. But I'm going to put one up because I'm not going to be doing too much work on Friday. But I'm just trying to stay afloat because every time I, have a good time with family and friends, or maybe an unfortunate situation happens, I get behind in my work, and I'd be really wanting to put out stuff that I see that's going on, but I don't want it to like be too many days and everybody then put it out already. Not knowing, we all know. It's not that not knowing. We all know that everyone's perspective on how they present the information is different. So it's still going to be new to whoever tunes to my channel and watches it. But I'm just saying I like to keep it current, I don't want to be known as a channel holder that's always like behind, with the information. Yes, 1977, she helped him a lot. Yeah, but see, people don't realize that until they lose everything. And I think that's what's going to have to happen to Shamar. That's why I said, it's good for people that are giving him credit that, he said his lease is up in September. But is his lease up in September because the rent office wants him to go? Or is the lease up in September and he has to go? Now, let me just say, talking about lease and apartment, Tommy's smart, because when he was telling me that he had to move, I'm thinking that he was saying that because his lease was up, and I guess, he had to leave that apartment because sometimes landlords don't want to sign another lease for another year or whatever, how long it is. But Tommy said he's buying all new furniture for his house. He's going to fix his house up nice. He's been there for a while. Why move? Like me, where I'm at now, I was going to do this a temporary thing, but I haven't even been here a year. And, moving is stressful. And I've been doing a lot of times when I come on these lives and I'm late, I've been doing a lot of work in my house. And it's coming in the last 30 days. I've done so much work in my house. I am not leaving to go anywhere. And my plans was to go back to my hometown, but I'm not going back to Boston no time soon because October is coming up really soon. And I'm going to be honest with you. I just about the last 30 days, I've been putting in work in my place, and it's coming together so good. I've been investing a lot of money into what I've been, getting done. I've been having handyman services come and put things together that, my husband has got two left hands when it comes to putting things together or fixing something. But I'm just saying, like, putting things up, like on the walls of my house, or just things that need to be put together, furniture that I've been buying. And honey, I am not gonna only be here a year and then call myself moving again, spending more money just for moving. And I'm not doing it. When I move here, put it like this, which won't be no time soon, I will be able to bring all brand new furniture, everything, even fixtures that were on the wall is coming with me to my new place. I'm going to be living here for a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? And I thought when Tommythegossip was talking about that, I was saying to myself, I was in my feelings too. I was on the fence about, am I going to move? And Tommy was doing that too. We all thought he was going to move. And then he announced, which was very smart, that he wasn't moving anywhere and he's getting all new furniture. So I'm really excited to see Tommy's little setup. I want to see Tommy's little setup. I know Tommy probably going to have a cute little setup. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to play this. Oh, Alvo got his place together. Let's see how Tommy's look. Instead of just looking at it like Tommy's doing something positive with his money and he's being mature. We're seeing another side of Tommy. People always got to make this into something that it don't have to be. But yeah, I am really looking forward to seeing Tommy's new apartment, giving us a little house tour with, fully furnished. I bet you Tommy won't be leaving that apartment or saying next year he's leaving once he fixes it up to his fancy, his liking, and it's even more comfortable. He'll look around and say, I don't know what was on my mind to even think that I'm going to move. But then again, he probably wanted to move just in case somebody try to leak his address and start smoke at where he has to lay his head. That's understandable too. But I think that people are getting smart enough to know that if you pull up to Tommy's or any of these residents trying to fight and act crazy with people's family, you're going to jail. Shekinah has been there for Shamar. This is LASHUN in his ear. Yeah, in his ear. You already know it. Trying to sabotage him. You already know it. He even stayed with her. I didn't even know that. Oh, I didn't know he stayed with Shekinah. Wow. Yep. Shekinah was good to Shamar, helped him pay rent, etc. Always was giving him all the time. Yeah. From down there in the dungeon area. Wow. That's real, because at the time she was popping. Remember, she was doing the reality show with T.I. and Tiny. And you know, she had it going on like with her hair business, and she was making money moves. And then wasn't she on reality shows, a couple of reality shows? Anybody who helps Shamar, he turns on them and treats them like crap. That's really sad. That is really sad. Says starting another channel will not make a difference when he has the same. Thank you, ma'am. That was just what my point was. That was just, I saw a quick live that Shamar did. He was on with LASHUN saying Alvo needs to turn himself in, the bounty hunters, and looking for him. See, that's what I mean. Like, now you said you heard Shamar say that, right? But then I'm hearing people talking about how Shamar had did like a video, and it was like he was doing like kind of sort of like a commentary video trying to point out why he feels as though Tommy is picking on him, bullying him, and all this and that and another. And how he agrees with Alvo when Alvo says that Tommy needs to stop talking about Shamar and leave him alone, this and that and another, which we already know that that's game. Alvo's just saying that because he wants to be able to use him for content. So if he acts like he's defending Shamar, then hey, Coco, yeah, hit that like button now, thinking, because I'm so busy talking. If he feels like if he says positive things about Shamar, like he's on his side, then it'll make it look like it's not it's gonna make it look like he's just being there for Shamar, and it's not about the content. And everybody knows, you say the word Shamar out your mouth, people are gonna want to listen to what you have to say. So it's all game. It really is all game. And you know, I'm just to the point where it's like I'm over it. It says like, share, subscribe. Same to manifest. So make sure, I don't know if a lot of you knew this, because like I said, we're 20 minutes into the live. But if you go into the front page of the homepage of my YouTube channel, you'll see the Discord link. Discord, I said YouTube. Discord is not letting me use that new link that I created for 2025. I guess I created a Discord link in it says March 2024. I don't remember, but they're forcing me to use that one. So the one that you guys may have signed up on, or clicked on that link, and now you're in the Discord, that link is not the link. I switched it out to put the old link that Discord is making me use. I guess you can't have multiple accounts on Discord. I don't know. The homeless area downtown there in ATL is nothing nice. I bet it isn't. Hey, I'm gonna put on the link if anybody would like to come up, and if you would like to come up, you can come up as well. Coco. So let me just put the link. This is for anyone to come up if they would like to come up. Just make sure, I know Coco already knows because she's been on the platform numerous times. Just no cussing, no profanity. We can't have no cussing, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it. And then you cuss again, and then you say the same thing. Oh, I didn't mean to do it. We can't do that. If you come up, please don't cuss. Always remember, when I go live, I'm not only here to talk with y'all, to make sure that y'all know that I, is paying attention to the comments and reacting to the comments. I also want to have you guys come up and express. You know, I don't want you to feel like you have to go on to IG to leave me something that you want me to know that you could have actually said, like on live with me on when I share the link. But you may feel like, oh, I don't want you up here. That's not the case. Everyone's welcome up here as long as you're respectful to the platform. I have no problem. Says Latoya, did Shamar say he was still on the bond 4,000? He's not on the bond no more. Shamar isn't. Shamar just hang out with a bad circle of friends he don't understand. He don't. Nicole, I didn't hear that. I never heard that part either. He talks fast, but I know I heard that. Then the live ended. Now you talking about that 2-hour live that he did, because I wanted to look at that live. And then what I would do, I would delete it afterwards because I know it's going to be a lot of cussing in it, and I might do that. Because I really do want to hear what he has to say. But sometimes Shamar gets on live, and that live could have been 2 hours and something minutes. But he half the time there's like friggin' a mute in him. He'll just stare at the screen, and people are just looking like, "What is he gonna say? Anything?" And it might take him like 7 minutes to say something else again. So I'm not really trying to. That's why I like to edit prior to wanting to share something with you before I just be putting up his stuff. Or even Alvo. Alvo will sit there and get on the cell phone and get distracted and don't even care people are waiting for him. So while I have to go back to see that. I didn't see that or hear that. But you know what? I wouldn't be so surprised. I can't find it. It was removed. Shamar took it down. Yeah, he has a habit of doing that too. He'll put up a video and then he won't keep it up. Alvo is still telling men where he lives because Alvo wants the police to come get him because Alvo has a warrant and he knows he does, and he has a violation for his probation because if you're on a bond, you have a probation officer as well. I love Tommy. A lot of them are really jealous over time. They have an issue because they can't move like Tom. Right. I agree with you. I love Tommy too. He's cool. That's my boy. I ain't got no smoke with him. Said his lease expired in September and will need to recertify, and they don't want renew, and he doesn't want to be as well because of his safety. So manifest. But did you hear what I had told you? I said I had heard that they did not want him to renew, and if that was the case, he has no other choice but to leave. But I was hoping that was not the case of what I had heard, because where's Shamar gonna go? Shamar had helped remember this, guys, from Kay getting into that place. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button, please. Let's see what them likes are at now. Hit the like button. Let's get them up. Let's at least get them up to 60. It's 60 people in the room. Hit the like button. Nicole, yes, Alvo sure is. I saw that earlier today. Wow. Thank you, Latoya. I see you change your picture. Pretty. Also, Mar has the pet now and must pay the dog fee, which he doesn't want to abide by. He's also stated this current unit is a joint with him and someone else. That's the real issue now. Oh boy. Shamar always go messing. Yeah, he was in Tommythegossip's live last night. They are writing a check that can't cash over it. Yep. It says he has messed over also Akbar. Yep. She just had her baby. She advised him to obtain a manager. He said no. Why pay one? Yep. She advised him to get a caregiver too. So, this Coco. I'm sorry. Hey, Coco. What's going on,
Hey,
baby girl?
ooh,
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of working and stuff around here, so I had a chance today to be able to be at home, so I can relax a little bit and tune into you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, I Monday was my sister's birthday.
yeah,
So
no,
yeah,
yeah,
so I think I had more of a good time than her, honey. I was having a good old damn time.
I
Cause
bet you
see,
did.
yeah, because I was almost 15 days fasted. I'm doing a cleanse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not a religious cleanse. I'm doing cleanse the body out. So, anyways, so we didn't go Sunday. She said Monday was her day off. She wanted to go Monday. So
Mm-hmm.
Sunday made 14 days fully fasted. So I was like, all right, well, I can wait one more day. I'll just break my fast with some watermelon juice. And then on Monday, I'll just eat solid food. I'll just have watermelon juice in the morning time on Monday. And then when we go out to eat, that'll be my first solid meal. So that's how I did it. And we just had a real good time. And then she came over to the house with me. So, I was working a little bit, but I couldn't really get into it because she was there and we were just talking and laughing. So, and then yesterday I just put up 2 videos. I couldn't go live because I was definitely by that time behind and everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I said I definitely got to go live today because then it'd be about 3 days that I haven't went live if I didn't go today. Okay. So, So what's going on with you?
Oh, me? Like I told you, man, look, I've been on my grind on this end. I had a few things I needed to do. And like I said to you, today I had a chance to be able to relax and take a break and be able to really tune in. So yeah.
Right.
So we have a life outside of social media. Most of us do. All of us do. It's crazy.
But you know what though? That just like right now, I was late coming on because I got furniture being delivered here.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, I had 2 nightstands. I'm talking about, and I get like the type of furniture is like Renaissance furniture, heavy. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta break the boxes down, and I still got one of my nightstands in the box. God willing, after I finish all my videos, even if it's really late, I'm gonna break down this other box I got and take the nightstand out and put the legs on them, and then put it on the other side of my bed, and then I'm done for the night. But yeah, I want to do that because tomorrow I'm gonna pamper myself. I'm gonna get my pedicure, which I get every 2 weeks, and my manicure. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
and I'm not going to be messing down, breaking down no boxes. When I just get my nails done. You know what I'm saying? So tonight. You already know. It says okay. Make sure y'all hit that like button and welcome to everyone that came into the chat. I miss you guys. It's been almost 3 days. It would have been almost 3 days if I didn't go live today. But I wasn't gonna leave y'all hanging like that. And also, when you get a chance, I'm putting Coco's link inside of the chat for you guys to go over and subscribe to the channel. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Okay, it says Manifest Shamar is a lost cause. I believe that they don't want to renew his lease because he's doing too much. Well, he's doing too much on social media. He's doing too much in train stations. I mean, what
he's been doing too much.
He's been doing too much. See, his homie's over the top with it.
Right. You're right. It's nothing. It's just nothing new when it comes to him. It doesn't shock or surprise me, and it shouldn't really shock and surprise anybody that has followed Shamar for a period of time, because we all can expect the things that he's doing. He's been doing. That's just.
This ain't no.
I'm not sure if that could be helped or what his situation, his disability. It's more to it than that, I suppose. But we've been knowing that's how he really is, Right. So
it ain't changing.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so I don't have the diagnostics of his condition. But all I can say is, as long as I've been knowing, he's always been that way.
And that's just Shamar. Shamar, you can take him or leave him.
You can't really do nothing but pray for people, because you can't change. You can't change anybody. You don't know medical conditions or diagnostics or whatever. It could be anything with anybody for that matter.
Exactly.
I just, there ain't nothing you can really do but pray. That's it.
All you can do is pray. You're right. You're right. But then just a lot of stuff coming out, and I look at this group, and they're definitely no friends to each other at all, because all it takes is to get mad over the littlest things, and they're ready to go running all of the business that they know. And then it makes me start to think too. You got to be a little slow too, because if you're a good judge of character, you know what to say to certain people and what not to say, and you can sometimes play the tape back before it happens. Should I be telling this individual X, Y, and Z? Is there a chance that they might go back and say something I don't want them to be letting people know about my business? You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like You know, they act slow. Like for an example, Kay. These dudes, if there's any truth to it, shouldn't know that she's back homeless, sleeping in her car or something, and she's selling the Yussie. Come on now, like I mean,
they know too. To be honest with you, as much as we've been listening to all of this drama and stuff that's been going on with that whole crew, it's like we know a lot that there's some stuff that we shouldn't even know. Like you say, it's some stuff about this crazy. Kay, man, her name is popping up left and right like hotcakes now.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too.
Every time I turn around, it's Kay. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, that's funny you said it because I said that's too. I said her name is just bouncing out. Nothing good.
There's all kinds of stuff coming out. I mean, all kinds of stuff coming out about her. I'm like, what? Huh?
And you wouldn't think, see, you know why? I'm gonna tell you something, but it be the people that talk about everybody else, and then when you hear something about them, you're like, I can't believe this, because you're like, this person talks about everybody else's business, but honey, they ain't telling you about their business. And when it comes out, it be worse than what she be saying about other people's stuff. You hear this?
Yeah, you have that.
It says Shamar was on live saying bounty hunters came looking for Alvo. LASHUN was on the live telling Shamar what to write down along with Alvo's address. Now, let me just say this to you. Why am I not surprised that bounty hunters came to Shamar's house looking for Alvo? See, Alvo, that's how Nature Boy got caught up. I used to do Nature Boy in the Nature Boy sector. He was always online. He even was bragging about how the FBI, he knew that they were watching him. A couple of times they did come in the house. They didn't find anything, but they were building the case on him. I kept saying, so what, they came in the house, so what, they didn't take nobody in handcuffs. They was building the case out on him. And the same thing goes for Alvo. He's a social media influencer, and they can see from a distance when they log in, the bounty hunters, you know, they might not know where his location's at right yet, but they know he's online because people are talking. And people, right, at first, you guys are right. The bounty hunters are probably not looking for him because of what they're looking for him for is not as serious as.
I was about to ask you that. Is it really serious? Yeah, it's not that serious.
Right. But if they go, if people are calling, you don't know this, and they're saying he's online, how come y'all haven't got him? He's not even in the state of Atlanta, Georgia, so that's a violation on his probation right there. Listen, they'll look that stuff up, and they'll look it up periodically just so they can document it on the files. So, because that's going to all be pulled up when they have him in the court, when they eventually do get him, whether he gets caught on another charge, shoplifting, whatever, stealing a candy bar out the store, whatever, getting into a fight, so whatever happens where the police, he's in contact with the police. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's going to be brought up in the court. You knew. You talked about it. You shared it with your supporters online. That you knew that you had a warrant, and you never tried to come in, not even on your court date, to clear that up when you was in Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So you know he's just digging his hole deeper. And they're going to charge him with a new charge. They're going to charge him for leaving out the state without getting permission from the courts or the probation. When you're on probation, I don't care what state you're in. I don't care what nobody says. This is for all states. If you're on probation, you cannot leave the state. And if you do leave, you just better hope you don't get caught up while you're out there and get arrested for something, because that's a violation to your probation, that you don't let them know that you're leaving out the state. And if they find out you leave, they can make you do a portion of your time or the rest of your probation. That's a violation of your probation. So you already got a charge for that. He got another warrant for not showing up for court on the court date. For when Shamar took him off the bond, he had to go into court. He never went. So now he got two warrants. He got a warrant because the bond name was taken off the bond. He got a warrant for not showing up to court because the bond was name was taken off the bond. And then he got another warrant because he went out of state on probation. 3 warrants. He got about 3 warrants. And they're not misdemeanor warrants. Those are default warrants. Okay? So that means that if he gets They're not. He can't bail out. He can't bail out until he gets in front of the judge.
I was about to say he got to see the judge. He
got
has
to see the judge.
got to see the judge, and then they will determine on what they are going to do with him.
Yep.
That's crazy. You know what? I would not be, because of the way Alvo's mind works, I would not be surprised if he fooled around. I wonder, is he really in Houston now? When he left out of that first apartment, when it's kind of the floors were kind of the same.
That's why you got the furniture.
That first apartment and that second apartment make me believe he's still in the same area because of the flooring. Look at the floors.
No, listen, Coco, Pete Game says I believe he's still in the same development. You know, I'm gonna tell you,
the floors look the same.
Yep, and but I'm gonna tell you something. Not even the floors. I'm gonna tell you what was my first clue and he left too quickly and was over at another apartment unit so quickly. Hey. Listen, Pete Game. Now, I'm gonna tell you, not even the floors gave it away for me. What gave it away for me was the ceiling in the bathroom. It's still that cutout ceiling thing in the bathroom. In the bathroom he's living in now.
Oh, really? I didn't catch that. I caught the floors. I said, wait a minute, the floors are the same floors. It's the same type of floors. I said, wait a minute. He's still in the same complex, the same area, something. He's still in that same. There's no way the floors are going to just look the same.
Right. Nah, but right.
But if he was clever, if he was really, he kind of smart, but he, like I always tell you, he's not there yet. Yet.
Right.
If it would have been me, after I left out of that first apartment, because he didn't have a lot to pack up. He don't have a lot of stuff. Right. I'd have got on the bus or something. I would have been gone. I would have been in a whole nother state somewhere.
Exactly. Yep. But
and look, I can do one better than that. If they not really looking for him or checking for him, and if he did have a little bit of money that he may have stolen, swindled, scammed, or whatever, I'd have had me a passport. I'd have been gone somewhere. I wouldn't even been in the United States. That's how bad I would have been.
Right, exactly.
I would have been gone, because you can go places that don't even cost that much to get on a plane and leave away from here.
Right, exactly. But
I'd have been gone.
He's too busy trying to keep up with the Joneses and stir up little mess on his lives, like with Tommythegossip, or trying to act like he's fake, pretending to make up with, defend Shamar. He's too busy trying to throw it hands. So that's why I'm telling you, when they do come get him, it's gonna be, you're gonna hear about, he's gonna explain how they knocked on his door and he had opened the door because they knew he was in there, because maybe the music was playing or they could hear his voice and he knew that they heard his voice. They might even say, "We hear you in there," and then he opens the door. I'm telling you.
Right. He's not slick enough for me. I hate to say it. He's not slick enough for me. He want to be so smart. He got to live in it this much smartness to him now. But he's not slick enough. He's not slick enough for me. I'd have been gone.
Right. Exactly. But all of that money his supporters been sending him and all of that. You mean to tell me you couldn't buy a little passport and been on the first plane out of here, and then with the United States currency that we have over here, you switch that currency over into one of these other little countries. He wanted to be way up here. He would have been way up here. Peter did that. Sis, it's that liquor. He's stuck. I believe Alvo set that up for a person to knock on the door. I don't believe anything Alvo says and do. Shamar can't sign nor read at least. Hey, LASHUN can help Shamar. He will never learn. Yeah, he won't never learn. Well, all I'm gonna tell you is I'm predicting exactly how they're gonna get Alvo. They're gonna knock on that door. They're gonna hear him on live, or he's gonna have the music on, or maybe the TV. I don't know, but they're gonna know he's in there. Is what I'm saying to you, and they're gonna let him know we hear you. Open the door. They're gonna make this bust it down, which they can't by law. They can't just bust the door down by law. They got to get a court order to do that, but he don't know that. He's not. Well, he might know now because I'm in the bush. He's in the bushes. But even then, people sometimes, even when they know their rights, they still be kind of scared. They be like, I'm gonna open that door because I don't want them to bust it down.
Girl, I wouldn't open that door to save my life. You have to bust it down first, and you bust that door down.
Right, exactly.
Shoot.
But they, by law, they're not supposed to come in. They got to get a search warrant from the courts. If they come in,
that's right.
Then that person's in trouble. But I'm saying, I think sometimes police can intimidate people. You know, I'm quite sure there's people that got warrants, but it wasn't no search warrant. And even if you did hear them in there have been cops that have busted down doors. You know what I'm saying? To get apprehend them. And because you don't know the law, and they probably 9 times out of 10 think that you don't know the law, or if you know it, you just don't want to go through all the red tape. They don't fight it, but I would fight it. But because like we just said, he's not as smart as you think he is. I just hit
because we be talking, and I'm saying, well, why didn't he do this? And I say, well, if it was me, I would have did this and I would have did that. Why didn't he think of doing? Ooh, let somebody be after me. I tell you, I'll tell you this: you won't find me. I'll be in a whole nother country somewhere.
Exactly.
And then the stupid part about it, his supporters are paying for his way of life. And if your supporters are paying for your way of life, why not utilize that money to be? Let me stop.
You're saying right. You're saying right.
I would utilize that money. Say, okay, y'all paying for my way of life. I'm about to tell y'all y'all be seeing me over there with Russell Simmons where he is. Y'all be seeing me on video from over there.
Exactly. So at the 45-minute mark, you guys keep talking about this live. The only live that I wanted to see was that 2-hour live. Now I ain't gonna be on it for no 2 hours now, but I want to hear what he has to say. Cause I did record the live so I can do some edits and do some commentary to it. Because God willing, I am definitely gonna get some videos up today. I went live and I was busy, had things to do in the back end at my house, and I still went live. So I'm gonna definitely make sure that I get some videos up tonight. One probably will go out at midnight or whatever, but we're gonna get some videos out tonight for y'all. But let's go over. We're gonna get to the 40. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Let's get them likes up a little bit, and then we'll go to the video and see what Shamar's talking about. Let's hit the like button. Let's hit the like button so we can let's get them up. Let's get them up. Let's get them up. Let me read some of these comments, and then we'll go over to the video. Just come on, let's get them likes up. Yeah, but Shamar, man, I don't know why he got himself all jammed up with that. Got that runoff is not wanting to renew his lease. I'm worried for him now. I was hoping that didn't happen, man, because he didn't find that place on his own. What's her name?
K, huh?
Man, he don't know nothing about getting no apartment. That's why I say he in a blink of an eye he can be back in the street. You know what I'm saying?
Kay helped him get that apartment. So I think it was Manifest that said something about it's more than one person named. Is Kay name on the lease with Shamar because she helped him get that apartment? So I saw Manifest saying something about that.
But you know who else was saying something about that too prior to Manifest? Ivan was saying it.
Okay.
Remember,
man, girl,
I was friends with her at one point in time, and
if they all getting into it, if they getting into it with each other, man, Kay might do something and have some up to where he can't even renew that doggone lease.
No, but it was already said today in the chat that they don't want to renew it. The rent officers don't want to renew it, so he has to move.
See, it's too many stories behind it. One story, there's a few stories saying no, that's not the truth. He wants to act. He has been saying that he wants to move out.
He has been saying that. I agree with that. But what I'm trying to say is a difference when you want to move than when the rent office wants you to move too. So you ain't got no other choice. At least if
I almost said something, I ain't gonna say it. I don't want to be messy.
Why? What was
I'm gonna say it anyway. Girl, what if now that'd be too much Bonnie and Clyde. What if Shamar can't renew that lease and he really does have to
I
move
just
out?
said that to you. I said
What if
it's a
he move
difference
out?
between, listen. I said it's a difference between Shamar already said he didn't want to be there, and I believe he don't want to be there. But now it's on a different level now because I had heard prior. Now it's being said. It was said out of Shamar's mouth on a live. The rent office don't want to renew his lease in September. That's why he got to go.
Check this out.
So he's officially homeless because how is he going to find another apartment?
He can find another apartment if they play. If they play their cards right. Shamar could move to Houston with Alvo and put his name on that lease, and they won't even know what Alvo is it. But Alvo's name won't be on no lease. Put Shamar's name on Alvo's lease, and let Shamar move to Houston with Alvo.
Yeah, he could do that. I don't think Shamar.
You never know. I don't know. I never heard them say anything about that. I'm just saying.
I never even heard of Shamar.
No, I never heard neither one of them saying anything. They were supposed to visit each other, but I hadn't heard anything else about that. Alvo was supposed to go to Atlanta to visit Shamar and get the rest of his stuff, and Alvo invited Shamar to come visit him, but neither one of them has said anything else about that. It's just kind of curious to me. Shamar's lease is getting ready to be up, whether he got to go, and where is he going to go? Alvo got his own place now, which is kind of ironic because we know Alvo don't like paying bills. Alvo like living off of people, pillar to post, but now he does have his own place and he's furnishing it. He never was furnishing that other place. He's putting stuff in it. Okay. So I wouldn't be shocked if Shamar get his stuff and move over there with Alvo and put his name on the lease. See, nobody would be looking for Alvo. Shamar's name would be on the lease. Never know. You just never. But what if neither one of their names are on the lease with that CPN stuff? What if neither one of their names are on the lease and nobody don't know where they are?
Yeah, that's true. We're gonna have to see. That's all I can tell you.
They're not thinking. They're not thinking.
Not at all. Let's do this. Let's get over here. We're at the 50-minute mark. Make sure y'all run them likes up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to I want to see what he's talking about because I just uploaded the video and I just did not
Who you talking about? Alvo?
No, Shamar.
Oh, Shamar. Shamar. Okay.
And the only reason why I was doing Shamar is because I ain't seen Shamar go on YouTube, be on YouTube this long in a minute. So when I saw
he's supposed to be getting another YouTube page, to get monetized, huh?
Yeah, that's what he said. But what's the sense of doing that if you're gonna go over there with the same mindset, which is cussing and carrying on? That's a waste of time.
Oh, he ain't gonna make no money like that.
He's just gonna have another YouTube channel. That's all it's gonna be.
Yeah, he ain't gonna make no money like that with all of that.
He's not.
No. Okay.
So it doesn't make any sense. But like I said, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And I can't let him drive me crazy with that foolishness. Because I've been told what he needs to do and he's just not listening. He's hard-headed.
He is. He'll drain you. He'll drain your energy. I noticed that. He'll drain your energy. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much.